Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. You guys are greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Also, that helps me and my channel get in and remain in the YouTube algorithm. And to show you guys that I appreciate you guys supporting the channel by subscribing and liking the video, as well as leaving comments and sharing, I am doing a subscriber give back once we reach our first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. We are currently at 844 subscribers and counting. Woohoo! And once we hit that milestone, I am going to do a $100 give back where I'm giving two of my subscribers $50 each via Cash App only. So make sure you have Cash App, you're subscribed to the channel, and you have that bell notification on for all so that you don't miss out. All right, you guys, we are back. And I just finished watching Beyond the Gates. And I love how they have that scenery, how it's, how it's actually beyond the gate. I love the color. It's just so beautiful. Don't y'all think? All right. And so on today's episode, what is this? Episode 8? No. Episode 9. This episode 9. So when it started out, we started out with Miss Danny. And then Andre comes over, of course, talking about he left his clothes. And Danny said that, well, they're in the washer right now. So in other words, he couldn't get it right now. And she told him that was the last time. He said, you mean the last time? Because, she said that was the last time, the first time that they did it. And she was like, yeah, it won't be happening no more. And then she told him, don't be popping up over there because her daughter is on her way. And he was like, well, thank you for being considerate and letting me know, that she's on her way, because she could have just said, leave my house. But she let him know it wasn't that. She just wanted him to go. You know what I'm saying? Because she did invite him in after he popped up. And why he keep popping up at the back door? I'm like, Chad, can you come to the front door like everybody else? Come to the back door. You playing the boy toy role for real, okay? So they chatted for a minute. She told him that, and then her daughter came over. Chelsea. Chelsea's still feeling bad that she recorded her mom shooting at them at the wedding. I'm sorry, powing at them at the wedding. And her mom telling her, like, girl, get over it or whatever. And then her mom, she excited because somebody done made a fan page with a picture of her with two pows in her hand and a cowboy hat on. So she loving it. And Chelsea didn't like it. She was like, oh, that's weird. They shouldn't do that or whatever. Her mom was like, I look good. So she's saying that she's turning a new leaf and she's going to let Bill and Haley be. And it is what it is. Like that, she told her daughter, she was like, now you have me. We can do more with your career and stuff. And then instead of Chelsea, that was Chelsea's moment right there to tell her. But I guess she felt like my mom too excited right now. She's using this to get B back on her good foot. But that's really not. She got her boy toy. So that's why she ain't studying him. But anyway, she still didn't tell her mom that she planned on leaving or whatever. She agreed with her mom. So I'm like, that you shouldn't do that because now you see her saying she finna put her all and everything into you. So before she get her hopes up that high, go ahead and tell her. But hey, she didn't tell her. All right, so that happened. So then we go to the hospital where Eva is at work at Nicole's office, and well, what's her name? Kat and her dad, Ted, was in there first. And Kat was telling her dad that he shouldn't wear some blue suit or whatever. She's, basically giving him some pointers, trying to tell him how to dress because she's trying to say he dressed old. So Eva was eavesdropping, but then she went ahead and she came in or whatever. And Ted asked had they met, and they was like I think Kat was the one that said yeah. Then Kat started being rude to her again, and Ted was like, Kat, he was like, I raised you better than that, don't be like that. So she was just being condescending, and she was telling the girl that she looked her up on social media, and she was like, looks like only thing you was doing was your friend's hair. Like, what other credentials do you have? What type of work or background do you have? Why we don't know anything else about you? Why is there no information about you? But that's crazy how people go to social media to look for stuff about you, because although I do YouTube, I'm not a social media person. So I don't have, I mean, I have an Instagram, but the only reason I set up that Instagram was to promote my YouTube channel. And I don't even be on there. I don't be on there at all because it was for my other channel. I have added this channel on there or whatever, but that was the only reason. I don't have all that social media stuff, and I don't put my personal business like on there. Like, when I say I'm an introvert, I'm like seriously an introvert, and I'm a very private person. So I don't put my business out there like that. My son is like that too. My son, he's not an introvert. He's a very extrovert, but he's not on social media. Like, just because you don't have your information or your life on social media doesn't mean that you don't have work or you haven't did work before. But in this case, in this case, Kat is right because Eva has nothing. You know what I'm saying? Her mom set this all up. But anyway, so then in walks Nicole and Chelsea. Oh, I keep getting their names mixed up. Kat is still giving Eva the blues. So then Nicole ended up checking her as well, and she was like, I know how to vet my employees and this and that there, let me handle this or whatever. So she was like, okay, whatever. So Kat then put it in her head that regardless of what her mom and her dad say, she gonna keep an eye out on Eva, which she should. So she went ahead, she left or whatever, and it's most scenes that happened before this, but I'm gonna keep to this part about them. So they Kat, Eva, I'm sorry I keep mixing up their name, y'all. Charge it, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind, honey. But Eva was trying to, still snooping or whatever. So she went out there and she saw Ashley, which is who that's how we first got introduced to Eva and her mom, is because they was up there with Ashley's mom congratulating her on her new job. So she saw Ashley, and Ashley was like, what you doing here? Is something I can help you with or whatever? And she was like, no. She was like, you're looking at Nicole's newest temporary assistant. So they were like, oh, congratulations or whatever. So then she was asking Ashley if she had something done that Nicole was looking for, but before she can finish her sentence, in come walks Miss Ernestine Shanice. Her name is Shanice, y'all, but I can't stop calling her Ernestine. But Ernestine is her name in real life. But anyway, in walks Shanice, and she tells her before she could finish it, she was like, I just finished it and I sent it to you, so you should have it like that. And she was like, oh, okay, great. Now, the whole time she talking to them, Kat is on the other side of the wall eavesdropping. And then once they finished, she stepped out like she heard something. They ain't say nothing wrong or whatever. Now I thought what was gonna happen was I thought Shanice was gonna start being messy and telling her to do Pre's business, because Shanice was on the phone with somebody on like one of the very first episode I saw her on, where she was on the phone. Well, no, it was the second episode, talking about they business, talking about the Duprees or whatever, being messy like some of these folks are. They messy. So Kat is still following her, whatever. So Eva ended up going back to the office, and of course she can't help herself. Soon as nobody is around, she's snooping again. She goes right over there to Nicole's desk on Nicole's computer. She has no reason to be on Nicole's computer because she have her own computer, and she goes right in there and she finds the video, because she know that they getting ready to do have a dinner or something they about to have, where they're about to talk about the interview that Kat did with them and Andre shot. So Eva goes on the computer, she finds the video, and she sent it to her mom, and she said, check this out or whatever. And then in come walk Kat. She's somebody, Now, why does this keep happening? I think that's what she said. I don't know if those were her exact words, but she said, and here we are again. Like she's snooping again, caught once again. But Kat is waiting to catch her. Like Kat following her around, so Kat knew she was about to be in there doing something. So it ended right there. So I don't know what happened after that, but I know it's about to be some stuff. Hopefully Kat will go over there and look at the computer and make sure that she don't touch the computer or try to switch off what she doing. No, go over there and see what this broad done just did. Okay, go to the search history, go to everything, go to see what she sent and all of that good stuff, because she sent the email to her mama. All right, so done with them. Let's go back to Danny. Danny goes over to Haley's and Bill's house, y'all. Danny is a whole trip. Haley get this little thing on her phone, say somebody's at her front door. And at first I thought that Danny just walked in, because as Haley was walking through the door, Danny was meeting her, and I'm like, I know she didn't just walk up in her house. I said, oh, I know you effing lying or whatever. But come to find out that however she got her stuff set up on her phone, she's able to open the door or unlock the door. So she let her in. She buzzed her in, I guess. So anyway, Danny says she came over there to talk to her. Haley was like, wait, this is my house. You ain't gonna come over here running stuff in my house or whatever. And she was like, oh, like how you came over to my house trying to run stuff in my house, how, take advantage of my house, you know what I'm saying? But Danny did that, baby. Danny, she came over there to make peace, but not really. She was making peace, but letting her know, like, girl, I'm going to always be a boss up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even compete with me, at all. And then she basically let her know that once that ring go on, she said, once that ring go on your finger, things is going to change. She was like, oh, you're going to get yours. You're going to get yours, because she pretty much telling her, you're going to go through it. What I went through with Bill, now it's your turn. And she ain't lying. Bill already started. Why? Bill, before Danny even came over there, Bill telling Haley to quit her job. He don't want her working no more. Somebody she can be a stay-at-home wife or something he said. I forgot his exact words, but the same thing that he did when him and Danny first got married. Because remember the other day on the other episode, Danny had the flashback, and Bill wanted her to stop her career, stop working, and just be up under him and let him take care of her. And that's exactly what he's doing to Haley. And Haley was like, no, I don't want to quit my job. She was like, I like my job and I don't have friends here. And she was like, the people at work, those are the only friends that she has. So she was like, no. So before he said it, he had already brought a gift in there, and he set the box down on the table or whatever. So after they had that conversation, he gave her the box, and she was like, before I open this whatever's in here doesn't mean that I'm gonna quit my job. That's not me saying that I'm agreed. She was like, I want to keep my job or whatever. So he like, okay, whatever. But he really, in his eyes and his posture, demeanor, you can tell that, yeah, he's gonna have a problem with her working. Like, you didn't have a problem with her working at first, but like Danny said, soon as that ring go on, Bill is a changed man with how he treats you. And baby, he already started. Little do you know, honey, he started before you got there, Danny. But Danny let her know. Danny was like, I ain't gotta do nothing to you, because Bill gonna do it. Child, yeah. You know what they say, the same way you get them, the same way you lose them. Okay, all right. So she opened up the box, and she was like, a credit card. She was like, why are you giving me a credit card, baby? He said this credit card ain't got no limit on it. She will never see a bill. What? So if in other words, buy whatever you like. Child, must be nice. Can somebody do me like that? Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I would even sit at home and not work. And that's because I don't work my entire life. And it's okay. It's almost time to retire anyway. I'm down. I don't want to be married, though. Just give me the credit card. I'm dumb as hell. All right. So what else happened? So that happened. Oh, and then once Danny left, Bill came down, and he was like, my mind must be playing tricks on me because I swore I heard Danny's voice and she was like, no, your mind's not playing tricks on you. She did just come. And he was like, why didn't you let me know? He was like, Danny cannot be trusted. And she was like, wait. She was like, I think in her way, you know how Danny is. She was like, she kind of like came to make peace, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. He was like, you cannot trust her. You can't trust Danny. So now he finna feed it into her head because he feel like Danny probably finna put her on to who he really is, which she did kind of just do. She didn't give her the details, but she let her know that Bill ain't who you think he is. He ain't who you think he is. And she should have registered. Haley should have let that register because you just had this conversation about this man already trying to tell you to quit your job. And if you think that was the end of the conversation, you sadly mistaken. He's gonna make you quit that job, or he's gonna end up firing you because he don't want you to work there. He don't. He wanna. Some men want to be controlled, and some women too. It's not just men. Some people get in relationships and they want to be controlling, like they want to, if like tell you what to do. And it is majority of men when they feel like when they pay all the bills or they have all the money. You do have some that do that. I'm not saying all men, so don't y'all come barking at me. But I'm saying that men that are like that, that has the money, some of them are like that. Now you do have men that have money that are not like that. They don't have a problem with their woman working. But then you also have some women like that as well. They want to take care of their men or whatever and let the men sit up and be whole house husbands and shit. All right, so then that happened. And before I get off of them, it went to some other scenes, but then it came back to Bill, and it ended with Bill. The episode ended with Bill when he was sitting there and he was looking at him and Haley picture after they just got through doing the do or whatever. He was, admiring the picture or whatever. And then next thing you know, he started having flashbacks of Danny pow-powing at the wedding. Now, you was Big Billy Bad Butt at the wedding, so I thought it didn't phase you. And then how when Haley started feeling some type of way after the fact it happened, you told her like, oh, you was just okay. Now you having flashback. Now he jumping and he's scared. And then he called somebody on the phone. He was like, I need to see you now. Or whatever. So we don't know who he contacted, but Danny got him shook because he having flashback of the powing, and now he kind of scared. He kind of shaking and jumping. All right. Now speaking of whole house husbands, let's mosey on over to Martin and Smitty. So Martin is still mad at Smitty because Smitty wants to go back to work. So I thought Smitty was just a journalist, baby. He is an investigative journalist. So that's why he knows, and that's why he want to dig deep. He want to get into the business and see what's going on. And he really want to get behind the Dupree family and see what they got going on, even though he married to one. So Martin wants Smitty to be a house husband, and he want him to sat his butt down and not work. He said that's what you agreed upon, and he talked to Smitty crazy. Like he say what he gotta say, and then he say he done. That's the end of the conversation. He done. Like Smitty ain't got no say so. Like you don't got no backbone. You can't say nothing. It is what it is. I'm like, shit. Then he come back later and he apologized for doing it, and then he turned around and did it again and told him end of discussion. Are we clear? And Smitty was like, yeah, because he told Smitty, you're not going to work. You're going to sit here and you're going to be a house husband like you agreed to do. Baby, honey, see? A whole mess. How you going to tell this man that he can't work and he got to do what you tell him to do? And then you talk to him like a kid, like it's whatever you say, go, and that's it. He has no say so. He can't say nothing. He pretty much don't have a voice. He needs to shut the hell up. Okay? That's what Martin said. You know what I'm saying? But so that's all about them. They were just arguing about that, the same thing. What else happened? So Lord, I hope I ain't mess up. Okay, it's still recording. I dropped it, y'all. So when Nicole, I mean not Nicole, when Ashley left the hospital, um her boyfriend Derek had came up there and got her, brought her some flowers, and her coworkers had brought her some flowers. So when they left the hospital, they went and met up with Naomi and her husband Jacob. And when Naomi was talking to her husband Jacob, I think that she said that his dad was the chief of police. I think maybe I didn't hear that right. Or because she said Elon, so I think Elon. Because when he said that he talked to his daddy, and she was like, "Well, Elon something or whatever." So I'm thinking that Malachi Senior name is gonna be Elon on here, but we're gonna see. Hopefully they show him again or say his name again. But when she mentioned his dad and she said that name, I assumed that was the dad. But then she also said, well, if the chief of police said it was okay, and I'm like, wait, is she still talking about his dad? Like, is his dad the chief of police, or is Elon the chief of police? Is Elon his dad, or was Elon the chief of police? I don't know if I heard that right, but if somebody else watched it, let me know. Put the comment down in the comment section below. Let me know. Is Elon the daddy, and is the daddy the chief of police, or is the chief of police somebody different? I don't know. Y'all tell me, because I was confused about that. All right, back to them going out to eat. So you have Naomi, her husband Jacob, you have Derek and Ashley, girlfriend and boyfriend. In come walks Andre. And then they invited him, told him he could sit down or whatever. And then he was like, no. And then Derek was like, yeah, well, if you friends with my girl, I want to, meet you or whatever. We all could be cool or whatever. So he sat down. They talking. They had a whole conversation. They was basically Ashley and Andre basically complimenting the mess out of each other, back and forth, back and forth. I was like, now that's when he should have got a little insecure, but he didn't. He held his cool. You know what I'm saying? He still was looking funny at Andre when Andre first walked up, but he kind of like changed his demeanor or whatever. While they was having dinner or in talking and stuff, in come walk Chelsea, which is Naomi's sister and Danny's youngest daughter. She comes in with this dude that she left with. She left the bar with him like a couple of episodes ago. When she met him, they left, but they didn't show nothing else about them. So today they meet up at the little place and they over there talking or whatever, having a little good time. And he was saying that he was like a little nobody, or he was, simple or something like that. She was like, simple looks good on you or something like that. And he was like, well, let's make it interesting or something like that. And they were saying, Cher, I don't know how they say them little lines or whatever, honey. But that's what he said. And so she was like, okay, interesting. So then they was talking or whatever. And then later he finally said, okay, he was like, well, let's go to my house. And she was like, I thought you would never ask. So as they walking out the door, they stop and he looked and he said, hey, and he smiling like he see the love of his life or something. And child, this lady walked up and she stepped like in between him and Chelsea, and she hugged him and he said and kissed him, and and he said, Chelsea, this is my wife. And he said her name, but I forgot what he said his name was. And I was like, oh I said, he married and he messed with her. Y'all, why Chelsea turned around and she was like, she said, I've been waiting to meet you or something like, or she's happy to finally meet her or something. Child, they about to go have a threes. Child, this ain't for children's, all right? They about to go have a three-way. Let me say it that way. let me find out. Chelsea, sit down, girl. They grown, child. They do what y'all do, honey. We listen and we don't judge. Or is it we look and we don't judge? I don't know. Whatever they be saying. Y'all know what they be saying. So they left to go have their little three-way. Let's see what happened after that. So we already talked about Martin them. I don't think nothing else happened with Kat and Eva, other because I told y'all where it ended. So I probably tomorrow, she gonna say something about her, or well, she already said something about the her being in the computer and at the desk. So we're gonna see what happens from that. We talked about Bill and Haley. We talked about Danny. I got one more thing to say about Danny, but I'm gonna save that for the last. Was anybody else in here? Nicole and them, they really wasn't in there that much. Da, 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 da. I think that's about it. Yep, that's about it. So then we're gonna get to this last part of this story. So mind y'all, Danny done went and she said that, she finna move on. She said that she told Haley she had to talk to her. She said, in order for me to move on and get this move on my life, I have to shut this door. And that's what she did. And she, put it out there, said what it is. It is what it is. She ain't got no problem with her. She not gonna be fooling with her, but she just wanted her, and it is what it is. So now she can move on. So baby Danny at her house, and she got her music playing, and she dancing, baby, getting her groove on. Hey, like Stella got a groove back. That's who she remind me of. Stella got a groove back, cause Stella got with that 20-year-old. Lord, gee. Honey, at least Andrew looked like he older than 20, honey. Andre, I don't know why I be calling him Andre. His name is Andre. So as she's sitting up there dancing, here come his stalking butt. He come to the back door again. First of all, he didn't even make himself known, his presence known, and she has glass so you can see through, you can see out, and you can see in. So he just standing there watching her dance. I was like, look at him, he mesmerized. He like him some Danny. Well, he like her for, as I would say, in that way. I don't think he would want to have a relationship with her. I think he like Ashley like that. But for as Danny, that's just, like he's her boy toy, and she's his cougar girl. Like, I don't think that he want nothing serious with her like that. But he sat up there watching her, and he was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, get it, mommy. And so as she dancing, he was not finna interrupt her. He just wanted to watch her. And she turned around 1 minute while she was dancing. She looked and she smiled. And she was happy to see him. And then she went let him in after she said that, it wasn't going to be nothing there. But I guess maybe he was coming back to get his clothes because they was in a washer when he came the first time or whatever. So she let him in. They closed the door. Next thing you know, let's get it on. Hey. Ah. No, don't do that. They was getting it on, baby. The clothes got the dropping, honey. I was like, let me find out, Danny. I thought you said it wasn't going to happen no more, but we already knew. We knew, and he knew that he your boy toy, and you his cougar, girl. It is what it is, okay? So that's all that happened today, you guys, on Beyond the Gates for season 9. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure y'all have that bell notification for all so that you don't miss an upload. You don't know what time I'm going to release the videos. And then we got another one to react to tomorrow. And then after this one, I'm probably not going to react to it right after this because I got some stuff to do. But y'all, I seen that skit where where Atlanta went and met up with Brody, but I ain't gonna touch that on here. That's a whole nother video. Just know that it's coming soon. So make sure y'all have that bell notification on for all after you click subscribe, and then it's gonna give you these options. It say like personal, all, or something like that. You click that bell for all so you don't miss anything. If you don't click that notification for all, it's not going to notify you every time I drop a video. So not only for that, but for the subscriber give back, you got to have that bell notification on for all. But all right, you guys, thank you for your support. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, leave y'all comments down below. And please, if somebody else watched it and y'all caught that part where Naomi was talking to Jacob, did she say that the daddy name was Elon? Is Malcolm Senior name Elon, or was the chief of police named Elon? And are they the same person? Let me know, y'all, because I ain't quite catch it. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful rest of y'all Thursday. Bye.